It's bright and early Wednesday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning. We got about 3.5 inches or so overnight, and so I'm heading into town right now to meet up with the rest of the snow troopers to start putting the blades of snowflakes, try to get this off all of our lots. Got a little bit of a wintry mix coming down right now, but it looks like the bulk of the snow and precip is going to be moving out of the area pretty soon. So we got really fortunate. They were calling initially for about 6 to 10 out of this storm, so walking away with only about 3.5 inches or so. We got pretty lucky and fortunate, so we're gonna get out after it, put the blades of snowflake, get these lots clear.
What I'd like to accomplish today, parts are supposed to be here. Our first order of parts due here today. We got to mock this thing back up somewhat. So I want to get the instrument panel back on. I got to get this box put back on, and then we can put the floorboard on, so we can see about putting the gearbox in, because it's due here today. So let's get the box on.
Dude, UPS just dropped off the box parts from down south.
What timing is that?
Huh?
That should be the first order of business. Here's a sprocket. I would assume that goes on the gearbox or the clutch. We'll find that out momentarily. This will be the clutch.
Clutch.
There's the clutch.
It's got the it should have a sprocket on it.
Yeah, it does.
So that's the axle.
So that's the one that goes on the gearbox.
Gearbox.
And this should be. There's a keyway. Well, let's leave that in there so we don't lose it. And this should be the big boy. This should be the gearbox. This will look just like similar to what's on our mowers. Slice it. It should look just about like a mower deck gearbox. That's basically what we have on there. Oh yes. Does that look familiar?
Here we go.
That look familiar?
Certainly
That guy
does.
on there. This will all be repainted, so we don't worry about scratching anything. We're going to get rid of this ugly red. Go to the Stewcare color. There, see that? That's just about how that guy going to see. You can see where the seats are. You should have.
You could put two right here.
That's all we'd need, and that would keep it where we want it. You're right the way you want to be. Watch your fingers.
So as many of you know, a couple weeks back, we were having some fun here at the shop, and we decided to build a snowman and put him on our Grasshopper Drift Buster snow thrower. And then we put the picture up on all our social media sites, and we asked our snow troopers to caption it. And the best caption would win the official Stewcare hat and sunglasses that were featured in the picture. So we're going to go ahead and draw the winning caption. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Better. Got it. We're good. Thanks. The winning caption comes from KRS Services, one of our followers on Instagram. And their caption is, "I don't always use a snowblower, but when I do, I choose Grasshopper. Stay frosty, my friends." It's a good one. Congratulations to KRS Services on your winning caption, and thank you to all of our snow troopers for taking the time to write in and caption the picture. We had a lot of great captions. We answer. It's time for some viewer mail. We had a viewer write in on our Instagram account, actually, when I posted a picture of one of our newest snowplows, and he was asking if I could do a review on all our Myers products. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with our first Meyer product. This is a 2000 GMC 1-ton dually. In the back we have our Meyer Polyhawk salt spreader. It's from 2007 is when we purchased it. It's a poly spreader. I talked about this last month when our viewer mail segment, he wrote in and was asking about the application of the salt and what type of machine we use. But this is our Meyer Polyhawk. We've had it since 07, carry about 2 tons of salt at one time. It's a great spreader. We've had no problems with it, since we've had it. We'll work our way down the line here. Our next piece of equipment is on our 2001 GMC dually. It's a 1 ton also. Originally, we had a 2001 model CP9. We had that when we purchased the truck just about a month or so ago. We ended up doing a facelift program through Myers, and what that does is that enabled us to upgrade to a 2014 model LP9. It's a Lot Pro. It's still 9 feet wide, but it's an all steel blade as opposed to the poly blade that we replaced it with. And this is all their new technology. The A-frame is all new tubular steel. The sector point is all different. It's got 3 greasable Zerk points. They've completely changed the design of the plow since we originally had the plow in 2001. So we've had great success with this. This is the truck I personally plow with pretty much since day one in the wintertime when we bought this truck in 01. So we've had really good success with this. Really happy with this plow. It's equipped with an E60 motor and pump, and it is still the classic setup. It's still the classic pins and the individual hydraulic lines, and then the chain and all the individual electrical wires. That's the classic setup on that one. Work our way down the line here a little bit more. Our next truck, this is our 2003 Chevy 1-ton dump truck. It is equipped with a 2003 model CP9. This truck and this truck originally had the same identical plows on them, but like I said, you can see that we've replaced this with an LP9 Lot Pro model. This is still the original CP9, had this since 03 when we purchased the truck. It's an E60 motor and pump like on the 01, and it is a classic mounting as well, with the 2 pins down below, the individual hydraulic lines, and all the individual electrical line hookups for your motor, your pump, and your plow lights. Really good success with this plow as well. 9-foot blade. It's amazing when you put it next to our next plow, which I'm going to work my way over there. When you put the 9-footer up against a little bit of a smaller blade, it's amazing what a difference it can do on the plowing of the lots. This is our last plow truck. This is a 2007 Chevy 3/4 ton. Purchased in 07 along with a Model C 7.5. This is an all-steel blade. It is the classic blade shape, the classic C series, 7.5 feet wide. So you can see it's about a 1.5 foot difference compared to our 2 9-footers. Makes a big difference in the bigger commercial lots we do. The neat thing about this one though, as opposed to the other two, this is the Easy Mount Plus. This is a little bit of a nicer, easier, quicker way to set it up. As opposed to those that have individual pins and all these individual wires and things, this is a really neat setup. You pull the truck up to the mount, all the plow mount, all the lights, all the blade, it's all one unit. You pull up to it, and you can see if you come in here, there's 2 pins on either side, spring-loaded pins right here. You pop one on in each side, then you have your one main electrical harness back here that controls everything, and you're done. You don't have to hook the chains up, you don't have to hook the hydraulic lines up. It's a very quick disconnect and reconnect. It's running an E58H motor and pump on it. It's been a good plow. This is really nice for some of the smaller residential driveways and some of the smaller commercial lots that we do. But this is our snow plow fleet. We are looking to hopefully expand in the future. We're looking to add maybe a 5th truck, which would give me 4 plow trucks, and eventually when our 2000 salt truck is replaced with a 5th plow truck, that would give me hopefully 5 plow trucks, with one of those trucks being equipped with the salt spreader. But Antonio, I hope this answered your question as far as the review of our Meyer equipment. There's a lot of good equipment out there nowadays. We've had great success with Meyer products. We've been using them since day one in 1978 when Mike Sr. started. It's kind of one of the old adages, just like with our grasshopper mowers. If it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. We've had great success using Meyer plows. We're going to continue using Meyer products. If there's any other snow troopers out there that have any other questions for us, please feel free to write us at stewcare@gmail.com. We'll take the time to answer your question, and maybe your question will be the next one on the next segment of Viewer Mail. Keep putting those blades to snowflakes.
Down here, as far as the brackets are concerned, everything's welded up, it's cool.
Okay, that's for the tensioning
Won't
sprocket.
get burnt, yep.
Okay, we've got the clutch on, and we got the gearbox in, and now all we gotta do is put the chain in the tensioning sprocket. Billy, you got that stuff put together, the tensioning
Yep.
sprocket? Bring it over, let's mock up the tensioning sprocket and get the chain on, and let's see if we got everything in line. Spring, we got the bushing on the bolt with the washer. It goes through from the back side.
No spacer on the back side, it's straight this time, right?
Right. Okay, stick a washer and nut on there. Okay. And then, I think we're ready for the chain. So you got a master link there too?
Get it in his hand.
Take it under the tensioner, around the gearbox, the right angle gearbox. There we go, you're on.
How's that? All right.
You're just getting the right angle with angle and the master link cover here. I don't know if you put the safety on, but there's what it should look like. Tensioning sprocket. Okay.
First phase.
Yeah, that brings power to the right angle gearbox from the motor. Now we're ready to go from the gearbox to the rear end.
Phase 2.